Today, since I've just spent the last 9 hours watching Pro Tour coverage, we're just going to do one more quick, MTG Arena stream. I was going to try the Turbo Fog deck, but I was not able to acquire Nexus of Fates on Moto, so hopefully we'll have to put that off till tomorrow or whatever, and we'll just do this tonight. Try to catch up on our sleep a little bit. So the way these events work, it is 7 wins or 3 losses, whichever comes first. Generally keep hands like this because Hazoret is so powerful that I believe hands that you can keep with like Hazoret and a prayer or actually have a pretty large chance to win, especially like versus other red decks, which is what it seems like the majority of Moto is. Obviously, if we're playing versus like a control deck or a Still Leaf Stompy deck, that there's like very little chance that this type of hand is going to be able to be competitive. But we can also potentially rely on the top of our deck. But Hazoret's just so overbearing on versus so much of MTG Arena that I feel like it's just always worth it to keep these hands. Never happy about it, but it is what it is. I'm not going to play Earthshaker Kenra because Goblin Chain Whirler's just too powerful. Does put us in a spot where the Hazoret will not be able to attack next turn, but it wasn't going to be able to attack next turn anyway. May not get to attack ever. You don't know. I don't know. They still have a bunch of cards in their hand. Very unfortunate. So we're kind of wanting to just draw a land right now. Any burn spell, any one drop's also okay. But a land's what we want, because it's how we win this game. Presumably. Can usually close faster than their burn spells can. What are you not happy about, Sir Corey? On a top good game. A lot of these red decks just literally can't. These other wizard red decks can't answer a Hazoret because they're like playing Flame of Keldon stuff. They might be trying to like beat us with burn or something, but you know, we've got a 2-turn clock, so, and we know their Hazorets can't attack back, so they have to have a pretty good amount of burn. That's a good one. That was a good one. Turned it for Magic, not this rigmarole. Well, you know, this is the future of Magic. You're going to have to get used to it, unfortunately. Kind of just want to play this thing too, but I won't. Actually, I'm going to. It'll be a 10th damage if we hit a 6 land next turn. I wanted to play the Nexus of Fate Fog deck, but I wasn't able to get Nexus of Fates. I'm not like dropping 160 bucks on them or whatever. Mana Traders are supposedly going to have them tomorrow though, so that's hopefully the plan for tomorrow. Hopefully the meta won't have changed to make it bad come tomorrow. This is an easy keep. Black card. I think it looked really cool. I have no Nexus of Fates in real life or online though, so Even though it's right up my alley of the type of decks I will enjoy, I will probably never get to play it online. May get to play it, sorry, never get to play it in real life. May get to play it online, though. What I was trying to say. So, hopefully they don't just have the thing, because the thing would be kind of cool or kind of bad for us. They did not just have the thing. So that's kind of sweet. Kill this thing. And we'll play this thing. And then we'll get Froggy. Boom. I have a lot of things that'd be very good for us against us right now, rather. Like, just a Valiant Knight would be annoying. Planes and a History of Benalia would be like annoying. And that one's not too bad. It could obviously be worse, but I think I'm just attacking with them all. I guess I won't attack with any. I think this is too valuable. I think I want to draw either a burn spell or a just basic mountain. Probably be fine. We'll accept basic mountain, I guess. Karate chop. No! My ways have been sealed. I can't see what he's targeting. How can I make my decision if it won't tell me what they're targeting? I guess it's targeting this? I can't really see. Okay. Goodbye, Lava Runner. You'll be missed. Oh, little Lava Runner. You will be missed. I guess they're going to target the Chain Whirly. Sure. Shall we acquire? Oh. Those cards don't do a whole lot here, do they? Excuse me. Poor little whirly friends. They just got some chains that they're twirling. on hate. The Dancy Whirler. I wonder what this little symbol on it means. Why does this have a little symbol? Like this doesn't. Just like, you guys see this little like yellow octagon like thing up here in the corner, right? Like, what does that mean? Did they do something when they come into play, I guess? I guess it means they do something when they come into play. Well, maybe it doesn't. This one's got one too. This one has one too. This one does not. They have some kind of effects, all it means. I think I want a fourth card this time. We get 1 damage in no matter what. I think that's enough to go for, you know, 4 chances at a lightning strike or something. We go like 7 out. And this one's a trade anyway. If he doesn't block this one, a shock's even a win. So he kind of has to block this one. He probably should use this to block it and this to block this. Oh wow. Alright. Well, it's good enough for me to try it. Since even a shock's good enough. That one's good enough. Wait, does that say players? No, it doesn't say players. Why would it let me cast it? Oh, it does say players. I thought it said players. I was confused. Alright, now I just look stupid, but I did think that was players, and for some reason I was just overlooking the U on the card. Well, heck. Now I look stupid. I think the play was correct either way. And we win. We'll be doing crashing things. I have a daily to play red spell, so I'm going to go ahead and play my red spell too. What? I want to exert you. I want to attack with you. I don't want to attack. Yeah. Karate chop. You could have let me do my damage. I think I have a daily for damage too. Might have one for 50 lands even. I don't remember what our dailies were. Oh, I guess we can see them right now. We got 9 more creatures to attack with, 2 more spells to play, and 18 more lands to play. Well, we get to play a minimum of 3 more games. Maybe we can play 18 lands in 3 games. Who knows? Obviously, we would like better than that. That'd be a heck of a short stream if we only got to play 3 more games. Ooh, our opponent's the Dog Patch. With the avatar of a cat. So confusing. Easy keep. It's not a great hand, but it's an easy keep. 2 of those 18 lands too, so you might as well mark it 16 lands away. Yeah. Unless our opponent magically concedes round 1, we'll have played our spells this time too. Keep on rolling. Hating. Looks like this game we're probably going to have to try to get extra value out of these Soulscar mages and stuff. That's fine. Just end our turn here. That thing can't block next turn, but it's going to take one of our burn spells away, so we're going to have to kill it anyway. I'm going to wait and kill it on our turn to get the extra 1 point of damage. Now, because we have an actual 3-drop in our hand, I would be willing to use the... because we definitely want to use the shock on this, we're just going to go ahead and pop it now. We don't want to have to waste a Wizard's Lightning killing that, so... Could have done 8 more damage on that turn, putting them at 5, but I think the Karizev's just a better play. There's a good chance that we're going to need to cast a Wizard's Lightning versus them anyway. Hopefully they don't have, like, Vraska's Contempts and stuff. Game could get considerably harder if they do. Valiant Knight. Unfortunately, I think I just have to bash. And then shrink the Valiant Knight so that it doesn't kill any of our things in combat. Oh wow, they're going to take the damage? That feels pretty good for us, doesn't it? Because now we have 6 points of damage we can throw at their head. Gonna do some Wizard Lightning things. Gonna really hope there's not a Fumigate in this Cast Freebooter deck. If they are, I'd be kind of tilted. Wow, why would there ever be a Fumigate in a deck like that? It would be nonsensical. Well, just none of those do anything, so GG. We get to play another land too. So we got 4 of those 18 this game. I guess attacking with creatures was one of our things. Ah, he didn't let us. We have ranked up. I don't know what these ranks mean. I don't know if they matter at all. Could have let us attack with our one little creature. Well, 4 wins or 3 losses, whichever comes first is where we're at now. I believe. That's how this works. I can only remember 3 matches. I think we played versus 2 Knight decks and a mirror. Yeah. Uh-oh. Somebody else that was wise enough to use the Jace Portrait. Yeah, if we keep going first, things keep looking up for us. Hand again is good. Hopefully we'll hit some lands. Be able to deploy our threats on time. I think we went 7-1 last time we played. If I'm not mistaken, I think we went 7-2, 7-2, 7-1, 6-3, 6-3, 7-1. Don't quote me on that because I'm dumb. Interesting. On a white mana. I think I'm gonna throw 2 burn spells at him right now. It's 2 extra points of damage. Could syncopate this one potentially. Not sure. They don't have, like, I don't know, a blink of the eye or something. They're going to be down to 9, though. Effective 6 with the Wizard Lightning in our hand if we can resolve it. They've not even showed us white mana yet, so they might not have sweepers. That's kind of weird that they would blink of the eye that instead of, like, saving a point of damage if they just did it at a different time. Do you has answer? Who has answer? Alright, well, they've stopped both of our creatures and our lightning now. Control down. So 3 wins or 3 losses, whichever happens first. Knowing my luck, we'll get like 2 of one of them and 3 of the other for the maximum 5 games. Hey, Gogari, thank you for the follow. Sorry that I don't have alerts. I am not smart enough to do things of that nature. Karn. I feel like I recognize that name. Did we just play this name? Uh-oh, we lost the dice row. And still, it's a pretty easy keep. This card's so bad versus Goblin Chain Whirler. Still think it's right to play it. It's the card that gives us our most personal advantage. I probably won't play the Earth Shaker until after turn 3 though. Unless they only have like a swamp on the next turn or something. We're presenting 2 mountains, there's very little chance I play that. Apparently they mulligan summon, I didn't even notice. Doesn't affect any of my decisions. It's just still something I should have noticed. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. They were on the play. This is turn 3, so mulligan twice. Twice. Well, Sally. Yeah, would like a land in a land. That feels good. I will assault this card. Oh no! I forgot to play the wizard first and I had to waste all my mana because I'm dumb. Oh, that could be a game costing play. That could be a game costing play potentially. I want to play both my wizards this turn. Oh, so tilted. Yeah, if I lose, I lose. I don't deserve to win. Of course, it's a Rekindling Phoenix. I don't deserve to win for my poor play. Hopefully we'll draw a lightning strike or something and still be at least competitive in the game. I guess our mages wouldn't have been attacking this turn, but we would have played a Goblin Chain Whirler this turn. And that would have gave us a lot better chance to win. Maybe it'll work out better for us this way if they don't have a Glorybringer. If they mulligan to 5 and literally go 2 drop, 3 drop, 4 drop, 5 drop, I'll be sad. Because that's not a draw we can beat. And they did, wow. Alright, well I don't know how we win now. I'm not sure there's a single draw we can have that wins. If they exert the Glorybringer, we could, and they brick, we could draw like a Lightning Strike or a Helix, and then like potentially get there. I said Lightning Strike or Helix, but I meant Lightning Strike or Wizard Lightning. This is a pretty clean block. Like I'm trading a 1-2 for a 3-2. Though this 3 points of life probably doesn't matter, and I probably could have just took it, but I would have to block next turn anyway. And we didn't draw what we needed, so don't think we have any outs at all then. Maybe if he just attacks. No, we just don't have any outs. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, if he attacks and has no spell, a lightning would let us deal enough damage to win. Yeah, we do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So a lightning or a shock. Oh, never mind. He's got a second Phoenix. We really do have no out then. Just attack for the fun. Not conceding because people need to do their dailies and crap, and we'll let him do his attack or whatever so that he can get his thing. That is if he doesn't take forever. Alright, he's taking too long. I tried to let him have his win. Or tried to let him like do some stuff for his daily. Alright. Well, 2 losses or 3 wins now, whichever happens first. Wouldn't mind to play 8 lands among those 2 to 3 games at minimum. Now, I still can't believe I punted that one turn. I don't think, since we didn't draw another burn spell the rest of the game, I don't think it actually impacted the outcome of the game. But like, it very well could have impacted the outcome of the game. We get to go first, our hand's not keepable. This deck doesn't mulligan particularly well, where it's like such a low power level and it's just like kind of fast. Alright, well. I'm gonna leave that on top because of our Goblin Chain Whirler. Feel like we need to make sure that we get the land. So I'm also not attacking with the Beaumont Courier because if I do, this will go under the Beaumont Courier and we don't want that. It's a blue spell, or a blue deck, and we mulligan to 5 and drew a dead card versus them. So, you pretty well know how this game's going to go, especially if they have a counter spell for the Chain Whirler. Oh, never mind, it's a blue-green deck. It's not a blue control deck. So maybe we have some play then, maybe the Chain Whirler and just the Beaumont's enough versus what they're doing. I don't know very many blue-green decks right now, though, that aren't like the Karn deck, or the, that would be leading on basic anyway. That aren't like the Karn deck, or like Merfolk. Okay, it's Merfolk, we don't have to speculate anymore. I was gonna say the Karn deck, Merfolk, or like, how many times do I have to click in turn? Or, ooh, we actually have a Puncher's Chance in, I guess. I think there was an argument that I could have waited there and played the Chain Whirler on the next turn so we can like clean up the extra token from the Pioneer, but like I really just want to gamble on hitting the Hazoret so we can like do smashy things. I think I'm just attacking with Chain Whirler. Maybe I'm supposed to attack with both, but I really want to sack Beaumont, so... to see if they want to draw a card here. Oh no, they don't. They want to attack. So it means they're not blocking either? Wow. I guess I could have done that at the end of their turn then? Taking 2 points of damage that I might not have had to take. This little bastard has hexproof, doesn't it? Still think Hazard's just too good. I don't really want to get rid of this Beaumont Courier, but I don't really just want to attack with these and deal just 4. I think I have to. Trading this guy for the tokens probably good enough because it's less of a chance that he's going to be able to be putting the pluses and stuff on here. I really just don't want to get rid of these cards though, because I think there's a good chance that we're going to need them. Hazard's so strong. Alright, fine. You can have your thing. We'll lose our 2 cards and we'll never know what they were. Hazard's so strong though. That's a good one too, isn't it? You can do it like one time, land us. No, why will you never land us? Just like win this game very easily if we get a land, right? And now the game's probably over because I find it hard to believe that he won't have 5 counters next. Or I find it hard to believe he won't have 5 creatures next turn, so like we're going to have to get the Hazard and stall and probably do all 7 with direct damage. That doesn't seem like something that's going to happen. A positive note is, seems like a weird order to play those cards. There you go. Alright, so we're gonna kill Merfolk at least. Or... yeah, so killing a Merfolk gives us probably a little chance. Like probably block with the Pioneer. No, the Pioneer's a 2/2, but the hexproof thing. Oh wow, he didn't activate Humana in response, so he's going to draw a card instead of putting counters on. Would probably block to put counters on. Because if he had activated Humana this turn and activated Humana next turn, then he doesn't have to keep chumping Hazard. But I guess he can just do that anyway because of the Deep-Root Elite. I don't know if he had the land or the Merfolk, or if he drew it. This is kind of a good draw. Now he has to make a decision on whether he's going to. Well, I mean, he can't make the decision. He can't tap them all. These two are just going to die. What? Do they have a fog? Nope. They're just going to tap them all and concede. I didn't think that game was over. Felt like a slight favorite. Well, I actually felt like a pretty good favorite, but I thought there was still a reasonable chance our opponent could win. Alright. So we have to play 4 more land, and we get 2 games minimum to get them. So 2 wins or 2 losses. That sucks, Smurf. Or Murph. I'm just gonna call you Smurf from now on. That sucks, Smurf. I did not leave my house this weekend. I played Watch the Coverage. That's a pretty easy keep. This is probably going to be good in this match. As long as they don't have like radiant poo-poo. Oh, blockerinos. Guess I'm gonna attack. If he blocks, I'll just throw a shock at his face to pump this up. "6/5 Dragon Queen." That's a good card for sure. History of Benalia. Oh. I know what we're going to shock. History lessons for everyone. History lessons have so much fun. Right. Would not mind to draw another one of these chain whirling fellows. Guess we're gonna start with this. Did they not activate that? So 2 opponents in a row just didn't activate that. I guess 2 opponents in a row just did not activate. How good would a chain whirler be now? Has root in your sideboard. Wow, they're attacking with that one too? Well, we just win. Yeah, let's win the funner way. Wow, yeah, the Tezzeret too? Oh, your blue was pretty bad. Alright. Well, 1 win or 2 losses. What will come first? 4 black removal spells and a waltz. Well, as long as our last round opponent doesn't concede before round 1, we get to open whatever that box thing is. kind of cool. I don't know what comes in those box things, by the way. I'm sure we've opened one before, but I just don't remember. It's a pretty easy keep. It's a very solid hand. Be a little weak versus control, probably a smidge weak versus versus green, but probably fine versus the rest of things. We'll hold up our burn spell just to make sure that like they can't shock or magma spray or do anything funky. No funky monkey type stuff. Pretty sure I'm just attacking for 2 again. There's a good chance they have like Rekindling Phoenix or something, so better be able to throw a burn spell at the end of their turn. And then like try to clean it up with our Chain Whirler. This would be much worse versus Chandra, but we could kill Chandra anyway. Well, I mean, the mana's probably pretty bad. That's unfortunate. If they can take it up for a removal spell on this, that will be horrible for us. It's fine. Alright, so we're going to be in some serious trouble now. Because we have no pressure at all. They have 4 cards in their hand. We have effectively 4 do-nothings in our hand. I mean, obviously the burn spells do a little something, but like they're fairly irrelevant when we get to this stage of the game. We're just like the 4s and the 5s matter, but you can always just draw a Hazret. That's a interesting card. So they're not playing the pure control. Gives us a lot better chance. They only have 1 energy, so I guess I'm just going to pass turn. Gives us another chance to draw a Chain Whirler. Alright, well we're now off the Chain Whirler plan. I guess we can take this 2 damage and just look. Can't play a Hazret though if we do that. Our Hazret would be able to attack this turn if we draw it. That's not a Hazret. Gotta keep playing our lands. 6/6 Demon, Split Flame, Vampire. That's pretty horrendous. Pretty unlucky for them. I mean, it happens. The mana's pretty bad in Dominaria, in my opinion. Or sorry, M19 Limited, in my opinion. That card may beat us.
I'm the best fire starter there is. Oh, this is gonna hurt.
They're at 8. They can attack and they can block now. We don't have any Braids in our main deck, so... so that's pretty impactful. Can't draw 9 lands in 16 cards in Wizard Red and be successful. Oh, that was pretty brutal too. Now the game's just over. back to 10 life. We have to draw like pretty much exactly Hazard, and then that's probably not even enough. Like they would probably have to brick a couple turns on top of that. They topped a good game. They conceding? I think I'm just attacking their face with both. If they chump block, they're going to take 2, and that's good for us. If they block this and take 5, we get to untap and win if they have nothing. And if they have like Hour of Devastate, or sorry, like an Hour of Glory or a Vraska's Contempt in their hand, we're just dead. So it feels like this is a 3 attack. Like I'm not saying that this won't die, but it feels like a 3 attack. Yeah, it didn't change anything. If they block with this, we can just attack their Chandra next turn if they get nothing. And even like if they block this, get a chump blocker on the following turn, the Chandra doesn't ultimate till the turn after that. So I have to see what they get. They only have to live 4 turns right now. That's a blocker. Not a damn good blocker though, is it? Actually just messed up, didn't I? I could have discarded this. And, oh sorry, I would not have had enough mana. So I did not mess up. This play was good. And this is 7 damage if they have it. If they don't have it. I don't think they would take this 7 if they have a Contempt, so I'm just going to go ahead and throw the Mountain this turn if it happens. Alright, well. It's actually, again, not that bad for us. It's not that good for us either. We dodge another Contempt. This will deal 2 to them down to 1. They gain 2 life with a Contempt. And so they have to have a Contempt and a second blocker, or a Contempt and a second way to kill the Earthshaker. Now they don't have enough mana for all of that. They could hit a Doomfall now, though. I guess Doomfall. They have Doomfalls in their main deck. Just gonna go ahead and discard this card. Like, the play's not going to change at all. And this way I can just have the end of turn going. But there's a good chance that this is enough. They currently have to have 2 blockers and a way to kill Hazard, or a Hazard and 2 blockers. Doomfall gets there. And in any of those situations where they do get that Doomfall, any burn spell wins. Any Goblin Chain Whirler wins. Yeah, the burn spell wins. I guess they don't have Doomfalls in their deck since they didn't even try for it. Now they're going to sack this. They don't have mana, so I'm not sure what the sack gets them. Alright, another 7-1. Let's see what we won. We get to open this other thing too, whatever it is. Wish it was easier to grind on Arena. I certainly don't want to put money into it. Apparently we're not going to get to open anything since the screen's aired out. Yeah, so this is the screen airing. As you can see, my mouse moving around. Okay, there we go. Wait, did I not get enough lands? What the hell? So what do we hit? Demon Catastrophe? Farmlands isn't too bad, and Braid's not too bad. Did we really not play enough lands to get this? Alright. We're gonna play one free-to-play match then. Probably going to play one land and concede, just so we can see what's in the thing. If our hand looks good, and I'm pretty confident we're going to win, we'll finish the match. If not, we're going to be done. We're at about an hour already. I like to keep the arena streams around an hour. Alright, we're on to play. Guess we'll play longer than a turn since we have the Hazoret. Yeah, that was kind of a tilt. So, bonus match. We're actually going to play the match too, because of Hazoret. No! This hand doesn't have much going on for it. It's what we call the old Hazoret and a prayer right now. We're like screaming at the top of our lungs, please no chain whirly burly. What? How dare you? Well, I'll kill yours too then. It's just rude. Alright, well we're going to chain lightning something this turn no matter what, that way Hazoret can attack next turn. I hope we get to do a creature, but if it's just his face, fine with that. They don't have anything else? Taste the rainbow, friend. Meet our friend the Hazoret. The fervent. Is fervent's the word? I don't know. I assumed they're going to kill our Grim Lavamancer here. Wait. they tried to murder boat our Hazoret. They tried to murder boat our Hazoret. Alright, they're done. Well then. Alright, 8-1 on today. What do we got? What do we got? I don't know what this stuff is. It won't show me. Wait. I want to know what's in that. You show me like part of a card. I have no idea what we just won. I know we won like that one thing. Ooh, that card's actually not terrible. What did we win? I have no idea. It's a deck? What's it called? Which one of these decks is it? Well, what deck was it? It had to be green-red, so I just got a second copy of one of these? You can get multiples of a deck? Is this what it was? Yeah, we saw that, so you can get multiples of a deck. I don't know how I feel about being able to get multiples of a deck. A Bladewing in it. Territorial Allosaurus. A Banefire. A Rootbound Crag. Damn, we actually need those. Crashing Brontodons? That's kind of cool. Wait a minute. So that means... so you can only still can only get like 4 of a thing? I do have 2 of these, right? So I have 2 of that deck, but I only have 1 Rootbound Crack. How does that make sense? Is that just a bug then, to only have 1 of the deck? There's a Rootbound Crag in both of them. It's gotta be a bug, right? Like if I close out a game and log back into the game, there's only going to be 1 of these here, right? Yeah, it has to be some kind of bug. Anyway, not too worried about it one way or the other. Until we get like a bunch more mythics. We currently have 3. I don't see us playing anything but Wizard Red, unless the win percentage gets considerably lower, and like it's just not remotely low. Like I know MTG Arena is not the same thing as real Magic. Like it's like barely Magic. It's like kitchen table Magic or whatever, basically. And I know that probably offends people, especially people who only stream MTG Arena. Don't want to call out anybody's name, but yeah. Yep, it is. This is definitely the easiest build. We're 48-13 with it right now. So we're winning 78.5% of our matches with it on here. So yeah, that's not going to happen in real life. That's not going to happen on MTG Arena with this deck. The fact that we're winning close to 80% of our matches. Especially when there's just certain decks we can't ever beat main deck because we don't have cards like a Braid, or we don't have cards like, you know, Murder Boat or any way to kill a Lyra. But yeah, anyway, it seems to just crush on MTG Arena. But like I said, and I hate to say this because I want MTG Arena to be a success. MTG Arena being a success is good for everybody that plays Magic. But in terms of competitiveness, MTG Arena is not actually close to real Magic. It's not even close. Like, I would put MTG Arena at easier than the majority of Friday Night Magics in the world. I shouldn't say world. I say at least the US. I don't know about other countries. Like, it's just much, much more casual. But anyway, thanks for stopping by, guys. We put in pretty close to the full hour, and hopefully we'll be back tomorrow. So the plan tomorrow is to go back to MTGO and to play. If we can find Nexus of Fates, we're going to try a Turbo Fog list. If we can't find Nexus of Fates, I don't know what we're going to do. I don't know what we'll play. Maybe I'll try to find something that looks interesting from the Pro Tour. Not sure. Really want to play the Nexus of Fate deck. But take care, everybody, and thanks for stopping by. I guess I should find somebody to host. But I'm pretty sure everybody that I normally host is, like, at the Pro Tour. Oh, no. Never mind. Boot's online. We can host Boot. I don't even have to look for anybody else. Oh! Z-Magic and Boot was online, so... And Hoogland. But anyway, we're going to host Boot. Boot's our boy. Go say hi to him. Unfortunately, I can't stop by. I've got to go pack mail. Take care, everybody.